Other competitors in Super V in contempt, Media Master Nick Carter Racing. This is a little bit earlier. On board, Instigator. Joe Scrow and Peter Meyer, driver and throttle man on board Instigator in Super V class. Uh-oh, they're spinning out. They're spinning out, having a little problem there, but they're okay. They spun out for the moment, and they are temporarily out of the race. Hoods Quality Foods and Pier 57 going by. Instigator, Joe Scrow and Peter Meyer, they're okay, just having a moment there after spinning out. 40-foot fountain. Instigator in Super V class. Trying to get it started once again, get it going, getting back in the race. Back to a helicopter shot now. They are back in the race. Owner, Instigator Motorsports. We're going to go with Fury now in Super V Light. Single Fury is a 30-foot Phantom. Vortec powered. Steve Delaney is the driver. He's from Palo Alto, California. Ray Delaney, the throttle man, is from Sarasota, Florida. This boat took a second place in Wednesday's race. Fury in first, Kava Kava in second, very close behind. Nice throttling there by Ray Delaney. Number one, Fury in Super V Light Twin. Lots and lots of spectators at Mallory Square. Beautiful sunny day here in Key West for race number 5. Around the turn. There's Lake Cumberland, Rodriguez Group, and Fury going around the turn. And As we look downfield, there is PokerRun.com. PokerRun.com. And there it comes as we look downfield. The sun backlighting, a beautiful shot here in Key West as they make their turn around Mallory Square, leaving Mallory Square. Race number 5, 2 more to go at these World Championships in Key West. All right, now we're going to pick up PokerRun.com, a 30-foot Phantom. Andrew Moon is the driver. Graham Prepura is the throttle man. Took a 4th place the other day on Wednesday in its first race. PokerRun.com. Andrew Moon, the driver. Graham Prepura, the throttle man. Andrew from Sarasota. Graham from Doraville, Georgia. All right, your leaders in Super V Light Single. We've got Fury in first and Kava Kava in second, but they are battling. They're very close. And Screamin' Nuts in third. Right now we're looking at PokerRun.com, who's in 4th place in Super V Light Single. All right, there is Solarized Screamin' Nuts, currently in 3rd place in Super V Light Single. Screamin' Nuts is a 30-foot Phantom. It's a Chevy-powered boat. Robert Mazukowski's the driver. Richard Schuber's the throttle man. Robert from Georgia. Richard from Galveston, Texas. Took 5th place the other day in the first race. So it's Fury, Kava Kava, Screamin' Nuts, and PokerRun.com, 1 through 4. High Noon Racing out of the race after the 3rd lap here in Super V Light Single. David Bryan Jewelers out of the race, as is Tahoe Powerboat Company in the one design category. Lucas Oil also out of the race in Super V Light Twin. Snake Man Racing in Super Cat Light is out of the race as well. And in contempt in Super V. Around the turn, Screamin' Nuts. And there's Nick Carter Racing on the outside, your leader in Super V. Rodriguez Group on the inside in Super V Light Twin. We're going to go with Rodriguez Group now. Rodriguez Group, a 36-foot cigarette, powered by two 500 horsepower Mercury inboards. Sergei Allegre, he is the driver. Michael Carcente, the throttle man. They're from France. Special thanks to Scott Mander over at Intense Marine. And on Wednesday, took a third place in class in Super V Light Twin. Rodriguez Group. Currently in third place in Super V Light Twin. Rodriguez Group in Mallory Square, getting ready to make its turn. All right, on board Nick Carter Racing now with Steve Arapiza and Lee Murray. You're a leader in Super V, and they know it. Special thanks to Sloppy Joe's, their main sponsor, Sloppy Joe's in Key West. Nick Carter slowing down, getting the checkered flag in Super V. All right, let's go with Cat Can Do now. Cat Can Do in Super Cat Light Outboard Twin as a 28-foot skater. Mercury-powered Chuck Kimmerline is the driver. Mark Polker is the throttle man. Powered by two 2.5 Mercury outboards. Cat Can Do. Mark Polker is the owner.
Give it to me.
On board, it's Quality Foods. Look like it will beat out Pier 57 on the time factor.
Come on, buddy, go, go.
Pier 57 on the right side.
Good job, boys, good job. How you like that? Where's the finish line? We passed it. Okay.
We've got you down as finished, but just be safe. We got plenty of fuel and plenty
Go right, Mitch, go right. Can we race? Yeah. I thought this was last lap. Well, he said keep going just to be safe. Cut it. Cut in. Turn, Mitch. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Where's he at? I don't know.
Hell yeah, boys. Welcome to the club.
Yeah! God, man, I can't believe it! Holy shit, man! Woo! World champion, first time, buddy. Yeah. Holy shit. Good. How'd you like that at the end, buddy? You did a good job too, Mitch. You gotta stop beating yourself up.
Mitch Miller and Matt Rice on board Utz Quality Foods celebrating their victory. On board Flowmaster, Todd Werner and John Engel. Flowmaster currently in third place.
Beautiful.
Holy shit, where do those come from? This should be it. We should have a finish here.
Does anybody know?
I don't see a checkered flag, but they're pulling off.
Nah, blue's not.
They are.
Blue, is he?
Oh yeah, he's off. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't know if there's anybody behind us.
Nope, nobody behind us.
Oh shit, my legs and my back are toast. Okay, do we have a clue what happened here?
They're the world champions.
They are?
That is it, the end of race number 5. And very shortly, we will tell you who the world champions are in the respective categories. There's Nick Carter Racing, of course. It won in Super V. It is your world champion in Super V as well as your national champion. 2 back-to-back checkered flags here in Key West for Nick Carter Racing. Highly competitive racing here in race number 5. And there is the checkered flag on board Nick Carter Racing. All right, we have the Super Cat light outboards and the twins and the triples, the Super Vs and the Super V light singles and twins. And as we look over the Key West area and heading out to the Truman Annex, the racing village for these World Championships. In just a few moments, we'll give you the rundown on the winners for this race, number 5, and your World Champions, as we see lots and lots of spectators having watched race number 5. Of course, we have 2 races left on Sunday, races 6 and 7. Here is the stage for tonight's Nick Carter concert, and it will be a happy one for the Nick Carter Racing Team. All right, and here are the winners now in Super V class. Nick Carter Racing in first place, getting the checkered flag, followed by Media Master Instigator in third. Nick Carter Racing in first place in Super V class. In Super V, here are the world champions. Nick Carter Racing in first place, and your world champion, Media Master in second, Instigator in third. Nick Carter Racing, your world champion and national champion for APBA this 2002 racing season. In Super V Class Light Single, it was Fury in first, followed by Vortec, Extreme Kava Kava, and Screamin' Nuts in third. Fury in first place in Super V Class Light Single. And your Super V Class Light Single world champion, Vortec Extreme in first, followed by Fury, and Screamin' Nuts in third. Your world champion in Super V Light Single, Vortec Extreme Kava Kava. And of course, it won there. The time factor came involved. It was really a tight battle with Fury, but Vortec came out on top. Your 2002 Super V Light champion. In Super V Class Light Twin, Pure 57 Stainless in first place, followed by Hoods Quality Foods, and then in third place, Rodriguez Group, Pure 57 in first place, getting the checkered flag today. Now, your world champion, Hoods Quality Foods, is your world champion, followed by Pure 57 and Rodriguez Group in third. Hoods Quality Foods, your 2002 Super V Light Twin world champion. Again, the time factor came into play here between Hoods Quality Foods and Pier 57. In Supercat Light Outboard, High Risk in first place, followed by Critical Lift in second, and Flowmaster in third. High Risk getting the checkered flag in Supercat Light Outboard. Your world champion, High Risk, followed by Flowmaster and Critical Lift in third. High Risk is your Supercat Light Outboard champion, world champion, 2002 APBA. All right, that is it for race number 5, and Freeze Frame Video Productions certainly proud to be a part of it. Now, before we go, we're going to leave you with a couple of incidents that occurred during the week. And also, before we go, there are a few people that we would like to thank. First off, a special thanks to Eve for helping out during the 2002 racing season as well during these World Championships. Gary and Nancy Johnson for their fine camera work. Mr. Jim Fisher for his work with the onboard cameras. Russell Kilpatrick, our helicopter pilot, and of course the entire APBA staff for orchestrating a fine event. And a special thanks to the Obsession, Platinum, and Typhoon racing teams for helping us to transport our equipment to these World Championships here in Key West. And of course, Freeze Frame Video Productions providing all races on the DVD format as well as VHS. So this is Vince Lipari on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame Video Production crew wishing you a fond farewell from Key West, Florida. Hoping to see you during the 2003 APBA Offshore campaign. Bye, everyone.
Bye.